Dear learners, in this video lecture we will going to see how to find the Laplace transform of the periodic function. First we will check the definition of periodic function. Periodic functions are the functions which has the same nature after a specific interval. If for t greater than 0, f of t is equal to f of t plus this capital T, then f of t is called periodic function with period capital T. Here the period or the interval is denoted by capital T and f of t has a same value after this period t. Then the Laplace transform of f of t is given by 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus st integration 0 to capital T e raised to power minus st f of t dt. Or you can write this Laplace transform in terms of variable u. The known periodic functions for us are this sin t and cos t. Both sin t and cos t are the periodic function with period capital T is equal to 2 pi. Because after the interval 2 pi, sin t and cos t will have the same graph as that of in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Let's have an example. Find the Laplace transform of f of t which has a 2 value t for the interval 0 to 1 and 2 minus t for the interval 1 to 2, and f of t plus 2 is equal to f of t. So this is a very important condition for us, that f of t plus 2 is equal to f of t. That means f of t is a periodic function with period capital T is equal to 2. So we'll start our solution with the condition that f of t is a periodic function with period capital T is equal to 2. Therefore, Laplace transform of f of t is given by the formula or the definition of periodic function. For this example, t is capital T is 2. That's why substitute or replace t by 2. So Laplace of f of t is this. Now this f of t is defined in the two interval. The first is 0 to 1, for which it has a value t, and for the interval 1 to 2 f of t has the value 2 minus t. So break this interval 0 to 2 in two parts. The first is 0 to 1, in which f of t has a value t, and for the interval 1 to 2 f of t has the value 2 minus t. And treat t as a first function and exponential function as a second function for both the intervals, and integrate it by parts. So Laplace transform of f of t is now equal to 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus 2s first function integration of second minus derivative of first integration of second upper limit and lower limit. Then for the second interval we have the integration like this. Again the lower limit is 1 and upper limit is 2. Substitute upper limit and lower limit for both the brackets. We get 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus 2s in bracket e raised to power minus s upon minus s minus e raised to power minus s upon s square for the upper limit 1, and for lower limit we have minus of 1 upon s square. As t is 0, we just have 1 upon s square for the lower limit, and this is the minus sign of the lower limit. Now for the second bracket, if we substitute the upper limit, we get the first term as 0 and second term as e raised to power minus 2s upon s square, minus lower limit. When t is 1, we get e raised to power minus s upon minus s, and when we put 1 in the second term, we get e raised to power minus s upon s square. Now open all these brackets, we get the terms like e raised to power minus s upon minus s, minus of e raised to power minus s upon s square, plus 1 upon s square, e raised to power minus 2s upon s square, e raised to power minus s upon s, minus e raised to power minus s upon s square, and these two terms get cancelled. And finally we have 1 minus e raised to power minus 2 e raised to power minus s plus e raised to power minus 2s upon s square, as denominator is same. Now this is what the square of 1 minus e raised to power minus s whole square, and s square is as it is. Now if we further solve this, then this whole square can be written like this, and this function 1 minus e raised to power minus 2s has the two factors, that is 1 plus e raised to power minus s and 1 minus e raised to power minus s, and this s square remains as it is. This two factor is just because of the fact that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. As this 1 minus e raised to power minus 2s can be written as, 1 square minus e raised to power minus s whole square, and that's why we obtained this two factors. And further, if we cancel these two terms, we get 1 minus e raised to power minus s upon 1 plus e raised to power minus s square. So this is what the Laplace transform of the given periodic function. Let us have one more example. Find the Laplace transform of mod of sin t. Now this f of t equal to mod sin t is a periodic function with period capital T is equal to pi, and this is what the graph of the function mod sin t, and we can see that it is a periodic function with period t is equal to pi. So according to definition of periodic function, or the Laplace transform of the periodic function is given by 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus st integration 0 to t e raised to power minus st f of t dt. And for mod of sin t, capital T is equal to pi. So substitute capital T is equal to pi. So Laplace of mod of sin t is 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus s pi integration 0 to pi e raised to power minus st sin t dt. Now Laplace of mod of sin t is equal to 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus pi s in bracket e raised to power minus st upon s square plus 1 in bracket minus s sin t minus cos t, and the limits are 0 to pi. This is what we have obtained by using the standard formula of integration, that is what we have it from the fact that e raised to power ax into sin bx dx, which is equal to e raised to power ax upon a square plus b square in bracket a sin bx minus b cos bx. So with this we have obtained the integration of the given integral. Okay. Further, if we substitute the upper limit and lower limit, we get 1 upon 1 minus e raised to power minus pi s. For upper limit pi, we have this limits, and for lower limit, that is 0, for t equal to 0, we get this term. Now denominator is same for both the terms, that is s square plus 1. So we have e raised to power minus pi s upon s square plus 1 plus 1 upon s square plus 1. And the Laplace transform of mod sin t is 1 plus e raised to power minus pi s upon 1 minus e raised to power minus pi s into s square plus 1. So that's it for this lecture. Thank you very much.